Hey, Nice Guy community, Steve O'Brien got really sick of Doug and Strick, so it's Anna, the production assistant, tuning in here, and here's what you're gonna hear on the Nice Guys on Business today.
I don't like going to Las Vegas. It's a town of decadence. It really is. It's a town of temptation. And it's a town of sin. It's a town of sin. It's Sin City, they should call it.
Yeah.
Slowly slipping into the seventh circle of hell. Welcome to the Nice Guys on Business. Well, off the top of my head, I'd say you're looking at a Boski, a Jim Brown, a Miss Daisy, two Jethros, and a Leon Spinks, not to mention the biggest Ella Fitzgerald ever. And, of course, you'll need the Nice Guys on Business. Need an education on how to grow your business? The Nice Guys are here to help. Learn about great customer service, networking, and how just being nice can help you prosper. Now, here are your hosts, Doug Sander and Strickland Bonner.
Hey, FunkNfans, welcome back. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, and my name is Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone, Mr. Doug Sandler. As you may have known if you have been listening, last week we were in Las Vegas, and if you were expecting to hear actual recordings from our time in Las Vegas, well, you know, that's just not going to happen.
No, it wasn't. Why is the first reason they're not going to hear? Number one, because...
The first reason, I know exactly. The number one, the most important reason.
What is
it?
Why? Why?
The P word. We planned it.
No.
That's why it didn't happen. As soon as we say we're going to plan something, forget it. Throw it right out the window. It's not going to happen.
The first thing I hear from Strickland when he's already in Las Vegas, he left on Sunday last week or on Saturday. Well, you left before I left. I don't remember. Yeah,
I left on Sunday.
Yeah, you left on Sunday. The first thing I hear when you get there is, oh shit, I forgot my recorder.
Oh, come on. But you know, that's not why we didn't record, because I realized immediately that I'd forgotten it.
Uh-huh.
And the day before you left, I texted you and you brought yours.
Yeah,
so that's not a good excuse.
Well, yeah, but it was the beginning of like a spiraling downhill effect.
Okay, I will agree with that. Yes. Okay. I'll go along with that.
Yeah. Beyond that, I don't know what happened. Where did we go right? Anywhere?
I was so mesmerizing. You forgot to bring it. Anna, is your customer gone? I know you muted yourself. Anna's playing double duty and double dipping, and she's actually working, and she's actually also.
Oh yeah, she's talking to a customer. Let's tune in.
She's talking to a customer, so she's got the mic muted and she can't talk to us, but she can text with us.
Well, yeah, because...
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's right.
You millennials, you are so multi-talented, I swear.
Yeah. Gotta grab life by the horns.
So Anna was with us in Las Vegas and enjoying the fuckery that we are. And Anna, what was your first impression when you got a chance to actually, after how long have you been doing this for us? A year and a half? How long?
Around a year, yeah. So Strick bear hugs me from the moment I met him. And,
I hope I wasn't too forward. That's just me.
No. It's it was great. I don't know, got all set up in my room, felt very posh as I walked into my previously paid for room. And then meeting Doug, I mean, total goofball, I'm not going to lie. Like you doing airplane signals to the bathroom so that I could find it after we were coming back. It was just, it was great.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah, Pat Purdue chimes in on the chat. He's listing in an HR violation. If we actually had an HR department, that might have been a violation.
How could is personal contact always an HR violation? That would be my first question. Aren't you allowed to hug? This was a what's it called? A consenting hug. Is there any?
It was.
It was. Anna actually, she tripped me and then she pulled my pants down.
The first thing I did right there in the lobby. Absolutely.
Right. So we all stayed at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, which was very nice, and it's a huge maze of a hotel.
Yep.
And we had a great time.
We did have a
really good time.
Are we allowed to talk about anything that we did, or we're not allowed to talk about anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, we can talk about all the stuff we did. We went down to Freemont Street Monday night with a friend of mine, Danny, who happened to be in town. We hung out. Where did we eat?
What was the name of that place, Anna?
Oh my gosh.
Hash House A Go-Go?
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
How do you even remember that?
Hash House, because I'm the Vegas geek, We ate at Hash
you
House. We'll
are.
post pictures. You know what? We'll post pictures on Patreon where for as little as $1 a month, you can become a patron and check it out.
Or
We're
you
gonna
could
post pictures of our meals.
Or you could be like Lou Diamond and just donate to the show $100, and then it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about doing it again, right?
That was great when Lou mentioned that yesterday. I think it's a great plan. We want to talk about that later, but I don't want to get off the Vegas topic because we had so much fun. Did you guys take pictures of those crazy meals we had? Because you need to send them to me. We'll post them on Patreon.
I did.
I think I might
you
have
piled high with that chicken and waffle and bacon and the waffle thing going on.
Let me take a look and see. No, I skipped right from taking pictures of Anna and I in the lobby to when you and I had our caricature done.
Yeah, we all got great caricatures done. Oh man, so much fun. That's going to be our show art today as our new caricature.
I love it.
Do you have it, or do I have
Totally
to send that to you?
No, I got a picture of it.
Okay, good. That was great.
Oh man,
that was a great time.
You know what we could do? I don't know if we want to do this.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm all ears. As you can tell from my caricature, I'm all ears.
We could auction off our caricature for the charity of the podcast.
Great.
What? We have to give that away?
We don't have to. We'll talk about
That'd
it.
That'd be very expensive. I would not let that go for less than $50.
well, that's what we paid for it.
Exactly why I said that.
Talking with Lou yesterday, and he made the suggestion. This is for those of you who don't listen to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday episodes. In Lou, he said, "Hey, we ought to auction stuff off. Like, come up with some nice guy stuff, and it's all obviously for charity, for the charity of the podcast. But I'm thinking, what can we find that would be valuable that people would pay for, even as charity? That that is totally one of a kind. That caricature.
I'm pretty
cool.
sure.
I like my suggestion for Doug's office chair, the old one. I think that's better.
I'm staring at my old office chair right now. I think it's broken though, Anna. Is that okay?
It looks auction. That's okay. It's part of the wear and tear of the great Doug Sandler.
I mean, it's or as Steve O'Brien would say, Doug Sanders.
Whichever one. That's your alter ego.
Yeah,
they both sat in the chair.
Maybe so. I don't know if I, in good conscience, could give away even give it away. Who's going to want a broken office chair? I don't even want the good one.
Well, if nobody bids on it, then they don't bid on it.
That's very true.
Whatever.
Very true. I think we could do that.
So we ate at Hash House A-Go-Go, which is down on Fremont Street, which is old school Vegas.
Right.
And we hung out on Fremont. We saw a couple of bands, had some drinks.
Yep, first time at the roulette table, and I totally killed it.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot all about that.
At the roulette table.
Yeah. And then Strickland promptly lost. How much money did you lose at the slot machine, Strick? $200?
No, it wasn't that much, but it was. I probably lost $80 or $90 quickly at the Willy Wonka slot machine.
Yeah, that Willy Wonka slot machine you were determined.
Well, we had to see the Oompa Loompa bonus thing happen.
Right?
Well, we had such a positive experience with the Oompa Loompa machine, the Willy Wonka machine, when we were going to. That was actually the MGM in National Harbor.
That was MGM also.
Yeah, you just gave back your money to MGM that you won. Well, some of it.
Apparently.
You won a few $100 the last time.
Yeah. That was good.
Interesting.
And we hit those Oompa Loompa bonuses like every 5 minutes we were hitting them.
Absolutely, yep.
So, Anna, what walk away experience did you? What is the thing that you will remember the most about your experience in Las Vegas with the NiceGuys?
Hey, and Anna, let's qualify that because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So, what is the most memorable takeaway that you have of Vegas that you can actually talk about with the rest of the general public?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can walk away with knowing Vegas isn't my city.
I know. I feel you.
Go for the company.
I feel you on that. Vegas is not my city either. I don't actually enjoy. I don't like going to Las Vegas. It's a town of decadence. It really is. It's a town of temptation. And it's a town of sin. It is a town of sin. It's Sin City, they should call it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a side of Vegas, a little bit of glam. There's the glitz. There are the shows on end. Like, you can go see a show any night with, like, really good shows, actually. And then there's the other side, which is, you're going there to not remember what happened last night. And So I saw that. It was pretty apparent. Strick's knowledge of current pop music.
Oh my gosh.
Was really impressive. On Fremont, you were like singing to Fifth Harmony and everything, and I was like, okay, Strick, I see you. I see what you know. That's great.
Anna doesn't realize that Fifth Harmony song that they were singing was a Guns N' Roses remake.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I don't know. Just meeting you guys in person, really getting a feel for the banter and like who you guys are. I thought it was a great experience. I thought it was really fun.
Well, now I'm curious, Anna, because I know we were talking about going to see Ka at MGM, which would have been amazing. And it just didn't quite happen this trip. And I would love to go back and do that. So what about it is it that you feel like it's not your town? And that's cool. It's not Doug's town either. Everybody's thing is different. I'm just curious what it is about it. I go to New York, right? Like New York City, and people are like, oh, I would never, ever in a million years live in New York, but I like to visit every once in a while. What was it about Vegas that you thought, you know what, just not my kind of town?
You know, I'm a big person. I believe in energy. And so I felt like when you are going to a place, you have an intention to go there. And I think a majority, it's like Las Vegas is the grown-up Disneyland, where you can just, walk and carry alcohol in and out of everywhere, and like it doesn't matter where you are with it and things like that. So I think just the energy that comes with, party hardy, it's definitely not my style anymore. So I think that's where I kind of drew the line in regards to it not being my city. I mean, I think had you not been there, Strick, showing me the ins and outs, you saying, this is the first hotel that was here on Fremont, that kind of an interesting historical aspect of Vegas, I think it would have been even worse for me. But since you showed that to me, that caused more appeal for me. And I think that's where I go back to, I'd go back for the company for sure, but definitely not to say, hey, I just really feel like going to Vegas for a week. Let's go,
I agree with that. I always think
so what you're saying is that at almost, and of course I'm going to beat this out, but I'm just telling you now, at almost years younger than me, what you're telling me is, yeah, I've kind of outgrown that.
Yeah, I'm on, and it's so weird. I think had you taken me there freshman year of college, I would not be talking like this. I would be like, let's go back. It was awesome. But I don't know, 23, I may be sounding like a 40-year-old, but it's just a little bit too much.
No, and it's hilarious. And when I say that, I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just, it's more like I'm saying, like, you've outgrown it, and I'm the idiot old guy that still is, not outgrown it. So I just think it's funny, and it's all good. I mean, there are definitely aspects of Vegas that I really enjoyed 10 years ago, and I'm like, fuck that. I am just too old.
Well, I think that there's a lot of people that feel the same way, let's say, about Disney. They feel the energy of Disney. They like getting caught up in all of that Disney has to offer and the whole service aspect of it. They just love that nobody will ever say no to anything that they request in Disney. I think that is definitely a Disney experience. I think Vegas, it's this feeling of you just can party from the moment that you get there. You can just forget about everything that goes on anywhere else except for here and now. And Vegas is totally a in the moment town, and that's what is so great about it. But that's also what kills me about it, because I always feel like I can't stop. And I'm exhausted. When I come back from Vegas, like 3 nights in Vegas or 4 days in Vegas, I come back and I'm exhausted. I need a vacation from my vacation. And I just can't, I have a tough time doing that on any kind of, that I couldn't do that. I don't want to do that anymore. I just don't like that. For me, doesn't work.
Well, I just feel like Strick is not your typical Vegas goer. I mean, Strick, you are there and you actually know the history of Vegas. I mean, some people, if you were just going back to party and gamble, I mean, of course you do what makes you happy, but I almost feel like you're more interested in the city itself. And so I thought that's why I felt so lucky, because it was like a personal tour guide.
Well, there's no doubt that Strickland knows Vegas more so than anybody that I possibly could. He knows the doorman there. He knows he knows people that I would have no idea. How does that guy know you? How does that guy?
It is funny. It is funny that you mention that too, because I think about a lot of this stuff, and it's like, oh, yeah, that'd be really fun. I'm like, I don't feel like doing that again, or I don't feel like doing that again. And you know what? If I'm out there, let's say just with people who've been out there a lot, I'm probably not as interested, but you're right. The idea of going out there with people that, that haven't
Never been,
and I can
right.
kind of show them around. I kind of enjoy that whole, travel agent part of it. And, you're right. That's probably true.
Well, Strick, that's the part that you were so good at when we used to take those trips every year, and we probably went for 7 or 8 years in a row. And this was probably, let's see, in 2000, probably 2003 to 2010 or somewhere in there. Or 2000.
Like the Washington Town trips.
Like every time we would go, you were like the guide. And you were the travel agent, and you had all the times down. It's almost like you had you probably did have a schedule. You would know ahead of time where we were going and how we were getting in, how many guys were going or girls were going. It was mostly guys. How many guys were going with us, and how many were getting. Remember one year we had a girl go with us. It was who was that? She was from
Jeff's girlfriend. Nikki, I think, went with us one year.
Well, Nikki went with us one year, but also I don't think that she came with our group, but she was there, and then she joined in with everything that we did. That was, I don't remember her name. She worked at a country club here in D.C. I cannot remember her name.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck was her name? But anyway, she went along. I think she was like the GM or maybe the catering manager over at Lakewood Country Club. I can't remember. Anyway, she actually joined everywhere that we went, to dinner, entertainment. It's like,
it was not good.
No, it wasn't good. I don't think anybody.
It wasn't good. Was it like 1 to 25, like one girl to 25 men?
I don't think it was the fact that she was a girl. I think it was the fact that she was an annoying person.
Well, so it was a couple things.
Okay.
And you know what? And it reminds me, Anna, I need to send you a copy of my book, My Guy's Guide to Las Vegas. I'll send that to you tonight. Anybody else out there that wants a copy of My Guy's Guide to Las Vegas, you just need to actually reach out to me. Email me at strickb4@gmail.com. No, what? Send it to the Nice Guys email. Nice Guys
on business at Gmail. Nice Guys on
business. I wasn't sure it was Nice Guys on Business or Nice Guys, but Nice Guys on Business at gmail.com, and I'll send you a copy of it. It's a little dated, but it's pretty entertaining. Anyway, the trip used to be anywhere from, let's say, 8 to about 15 or 20 guys, right?
Yep.
And the first year, Jeff Abrams, one of the guys, brought his girlfriend along, and we all knew her, and she was really nice, and she was one of the guys. But there's certain activities you plan, like guy activities, right? So this girl, there were a couple problems. First of all, it was somebody that we worked with. Now, not worked with directly, okay? She was like general manager or something at one of the country clubs where we performed a lot, right? And then second thing was that, so we've got to, watch our P's and Q's around her, right? Because, we don't want her getting the wrong impression, okay? And she's female, right? And so this is, no offense, but it's just the stuff we plan. It does change the
dynamic.
Yeah. It changes a little bit.
It's the dynamic.
Yep.
It just changed this. And then, Doug, you just mentioned it, the last one, she was really annoying. She just wasn't a nice person.
Yeah, we did not get along. It's not that I think some of the guys probably got along with her, but most of them didn't. And she was just an annoying person. It would be kind of like a guy going with us, but nobody liked the guy. It would have been the same thing. And she wasn't. We didn't include. I hope she's not a listener to the show.
Like, I don't even remember her name.
I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name.
I know she's not working there anymore.
Yeah, let's just call her Jane Doe.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, and it is so funny because you're right. I never thought about it before, but so much of what I like about Vegas is I do like when I would plan these trips, again, 8 to 15 or 16 guys, I was responsible. A lot of these guys, some of them had never been before, but others had been. So I'm trying to find activities that everybody would like. Some of them had a good bit of money. Others were really tight on money, right? And so I'm trying to find stuff that would make everybody happy. And we did have specific things that we would plan where it's like, okay, we want to get everybody involved. And, so it took a lot of planning. And you're right. I got to really enjoy that aspect of it. And
you did a great job. And I would say for the most part, everybody walked away with or came home with a very positive, which is why I think the trips grew so big, because it used to be that I think the original crew that went, there was like 5 or 6, maybe 7 of us that went. And then by the time I was done going in about 5 or 6 years ago, I think we had like 15 or 20 guys that were going.
Yeah, it was crazy. One year we had 30, and that was
it's too many. It's too many, and then everybody does
babysitter the whole week.
Yeah. And some of the guys that go, as everybody knows, some of the younger guys, let's call it, they don't know how to control themselves. So for them, it got to the point where then we were babysitting these guys. It's like, okay, well, where is this guy? Oh no, he's throwing up on the bus or whatever. I'm like, no. We can't have any of that. This is not that kind of trip. This is a trip yeah.
You know, it was funny. It might have been the trip we had the big number of guys. You know, we went out clubbing because again, the guys wanted to go to the nightclubs, and it's like even then I was like, God, I'm too old for this shit. But okay,
we had a great time though. Come on, we had a great time.
We got kicked out. Yes. No, we did. The whole group didn't.
No, not the whole group.
A guy,
get kicked out. Right,
get kicked out 2 nights in a row. Now you got to realize that in Vegas, okay, the bar for getting kicked out of one of these clubs, it's pretty fucking high.
Pretty high.
Like
pretty
they
high.
See it all, and they tolerate a lot, right? So to get kicked out, you got to really, really screw up. And I remember one of the specific things that one guy did to get kicked out. I can't even mention it. It was just really rude. But I mean, that's the kind of guys that we would get sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
we can't. It wasn't good for us. We needed our core group back. So I just decided I'm not going anymore. That's what happened. Oh yeah, and I got divorced. That's what happened. Yeah, that was all a part of it too.
Was it the divorce or was it the remarried?
Cool
maybe that. Well, yeah. Well, that final trip I took on. It's funny you say that. The final trip I took, I got a tattoo and I jumped out of an airplane all the same day.
Right.
Yeah, that was a big day for me. A big day in my life.
Speaking of which, Anna, did you ever get to see Doug's tattoo?
I did. The one that is, is it Chinese? What is
No. The other tattoo.
Oh, the one on the derriere?
No.
Yeah, we talked about it. You never got to see it, did you?
Doug drunk enough because he had to give that speech the next day.
That's right. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I was working. I didn't drop my pants for anybody this trip.
Next time. That definitely would have been an HR violation there, but
yeah, another HR violation. Yeah, Pat would have cited us on that one as well. No.
Well, Anna, I am I am so glad you came out and that we finally got to meet you and that it was a memorable experience, even though you realize that Vegas is not really your kind of town. But the fact that you live close enough, we really need to, if we get out there again, work it out to like get you out for the night to at least like go see a show or something. And, the great thing with Vegas is you don't have to do it like out of hand, over the top Vegas style, right? Like I know Fremont Street, even on a Tuesday night or a Monday night, it's just so many people, and it's just that kind of. And the other thing is MGM is such a crazy hotel because it's so freaking big. You know what?
Right.
If we get you back out there, we will definitely get tickets to go see Ka. Maybe we'll like go to what was the one I stayed at the first night? Cromwell. Like one of the smaller hotels. It's more
that hotel.
And like do a more low key Vegas.
MGM was huge. It took probably literally 10 minutes to walk from one end of the hotel to the other, through the casino to the lobby to the other. Way too big.
I feel like it was, definitely. But, I kind of enjoyed the grandeur of MGM. I think kind of when you go to Vegas, you got to have that glam that went on. And I thought MGM was great. But definitely the Cromwell, if we could do something a little bit more on the elegant side, too, I'm up for it, for sure.
Yeah, I've stayed at just about every hotel up and down the strip. MGM was one of the few that I hadn't stayed at before. And one of the reasons I hadn't stayed there was because it is just such a huge maze. But obviously, since Doug was there, it was a great opportunity for me to check it out. And it kind of confirmed what I thought. It's like,
it's too big.
It's nice and it's got all the stuff, but man, it's just
too big. Too big. I think about as large as I want to get when it comes to hotels is either going to be Mandalay Bay or Wynn or Encore. Because they're probably, I don't know where they are in terms of comparable room quantity, but it definitely feels a lot smaller in those three hotels. The MGM was just too huge. Like Hard Rock Cafe or Hard Rock Hotel, good too, but still pretty big. At least it feels like it's bigger than those guys.
Now, it's interesting. MGM is 6,000 rooms, and I don't even know if that includes the signature towers, which are on the back. Mandalay Bay is about 3,000.
Yeah.
And Wynn is about 3,000 as well, if I remember correctly. And so, they're like half the size room-wise. And like Mandalay Bay, it's just laid out better. It's like high ceilings, and it's open, and you just know where you're going. Whereas you're in MGM, and you're like,
where am I?
Which way do I go?
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Which tower am I?
Well, when
Yeah.
you get to the floor, then it goes off into the star effect where you can go into like 5 or 6 different little like tunnels where your rooms are. I'm like, no,
And
that's
then you look down the hallway and it's like The Shining.
no.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
goes and goes.
Oh, exactly. Hey, Strick, do we have actually any topics that we're going to cover this week?
I mean, we do. I wanted to talk about Vegas first, but you ready to spin the wheel and get into some topics?
Well, I don't. Well, there's.
I haven't done the topic read yet, have I?
No, we haven't done that, and we gotta. Anna, what should we do? Can we let you make the call? What do you want us to do? Should we talk about anything other than Vegas on this episode?
We could quickly talk about why your name on Zencaster is We're Buff Now.
Yeah, we could do that. That's actually one of the topics on the topic wheel. So Strick, why don't that? But you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that because I only sent Strickland the topics maybe 4 minutes before we started recording. So
But, I
Awesome.
could
I
just
say spin the wheel. Yeah.
here. I'll put the topics in the chat and I'll spin the wheel.
oh.
And then
You're gonna do a- you're gonna
should
do
I
a-
do the speed read of the topics? I
Okay,
didn't
hold
do
on.
that.
Hold on. Let's
Oh yeah, of course.
just check it out. We'll see
No,
which one it
what
lands.
about- I love your guys' jazzy intros sometimes when you just do like an impromptu jazz session.
What?
Oh, you mean
Done that in a
the
while.
blues? Our
Yeah,
nice guy
yeah.
blues?
So fun. So fun.
Yeah, we
every
did
time.
talk about that, and we've gotten in. It takes so long to get into, and I don't know. We do take requests.
We did.
You got to bring that back.
I see Doug. I hear Doug getting away from the mic, which means he's probably reaching for his guitar.
Yes.
And I'm getting over being sick for the last 3 days, so my voice is probably in really good bluesy, scratchy, mode right
Meant
now.
to be.
Right? Okay. Now the only problem is, Doug. I need to hear kind of when you start because I know you don't pay attention to my cadence to know when to change the chords. You just change the chord when you in your head change the chord.
That's half the fun. That's half the fun.
Oh, well, okay then. Then please continue.
So here's what I should do. Why don't you let me lead by playing the guitar, and then you just change your chord when I change my chord.
Well, that's what I usually do. But the problem is I've got to know when you're going to change your chord so I know where to go with the vocal.
Ah, interesting. Well, I have no idea when. Kind of like the rest of the show.
No, but it's okay if I hear you play it from the beginning. You do it the same number of bars. But if you're already playing and I'm not paying attention, I don't know when you like
Strickland,
now,
Strickland,
you
you're giving me way too much credit to know when I actually change the chords.
All right, so we'll just do this by the seat of our pants like we always do.
Always. Yeah.
You going to give us a blues topic there, Anna?
A blues topic. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, I need something to sing about. I just need to make it up as I go along, but I need something to make up as I go along.
Right. Okay, give me a second. What about House a Hash a Go-Go? Or what was
Hash
the name
House
of
a
the
Go-Go?
restaurant? Just sing about that and your sage chicken and waffles.
Okay. Hash House a Go-Go, my sage chicken and waffle. What did you have? I'm trying to remember.
I had a huge burger that also had a big knife in it with a piece of sage as well.
And a piece of sage as well. Okay.
And then Danny ordered those mashed potatoes and had an extra side of fried potatoes, and Doug with his fried tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. Doug got fried green tomatoes. That's a good one.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Hey, we went out to Las Vegas and we took along the team. It was me and Doug and Anna. And we went out and we really had a scream when we ate at the Hash House a Go-Go. Yeah, it's a little dive down on Fremont Street. Yeah, we got some really funky stuff. Let me tell you all about it now. I got me some chicken and waffles with sage, and she got a burger with sage, and Doug got a fried green tomato, and we got some fried potatoes, and I don't remember what else because we were having a couple of drinks and it was really tasty. We're going to put pictures up on Patreon, so you got to be a Patreon patron if you want to see the pictures from the Hash House a Go-Go and see all food. But it was all in Vegas, and it was at the Hash House a Go-Go on Fremont Street. Yeah. Fried Green Tomatoes. Isn't that a movie? I think it was a drama, so maybe Doug's seen it, but I haven't. Chicken and waffles. Now that's some good stuff. That's gotten popular in the last couple of years. And you know my waffle, you know what it had built inside? They made it with bacon. That's right.
Bring it home, Strick.
Bacon right on inside the waffles.
Here we go.
There. But you know what the best part about it was? It was the sage. They put sage on everything. I don't know why. I don't know what their fascination with sage is, but apparently they should call it Sage House of Go-Go. I don't know. I just know that it was mighty tasty.
Oh my gosh, I had to put my mic on mute because I was laughing too hard.
Yes, it's been quite a while since we did the Nice Guy Blues, and if anyone had ever questioned, do we really make this shit up off the top of our heads? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We'll end it any time Doug wants to play that last chord. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
There it is.
There
Has
it
not lost
is.
his touch.
Wait, let me put my guitar away. Protect that. Throw that in the fire.
So, you know, we should add to the bingo board.
Huh.
A Tuesday or Thursday show does not get to any listed topics. Because
Yeah.
we're 32 minutes in right now.
Yeah, I say we call
So
this.
we really should
Should wrap this
do
up.
the topics
Should
on the
wrap it
next
up.
episode.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%
I'm
agree
gonna
with
add
that.
that to the bingo board. Oh, but bingo. Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. Let's talk about bingo, and because we need to start bingo on the Thursday show, right?
Okay, so
You think?
bingo on the Thursday show. So if you're hanging out with us long enough to actually hear the instructions for what we're going to talk about on the Thursday show, we are going to create a new bingo game. Is that what we're going to
But
do?
we're going to but we're going to talk about it today so
Yeah.
people can prep for it and get their board ready. The H game that we've been playing, we've been playing it for a couple of weeks, and it's too complicated. I mean,
Yeah.
it's too much.
Yeah.
Nobody has won.
I agree.
We're letting it go. If you have won the H game, please tell us. We would be happy to get you a prize, but we've decided it's too challenging, so we're scrapping it. We're starting over again with Thursday's show. Thursday's show is going to be a new board, and we're going back to the straight line game.
Oh, yeah.
We may get a winner immediately.
Yeah.
And you know what? If we do, we'll play again quickly. But
We still have shirts to give away. So we
have
really,
shirts to give away.
we do. We have shirts to give away. Geez, I haven't even checked this.
Oh, don't
this
forget Danny wants a shirt.
Oh yeah. Danny wants a
Gotta
shirt.
send her
That's
a
right.
shirt,
Thank
Doug.
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna get her address right now. So it's gonna be a straight line game, regular bingo, straight line game, starting on Thursday. If you don't yet have your bingo board, you can. If you have one already, use the one you got. Right? We're not. I mean, you don't really need a new one, right? Just keep using the same one. If you don't, text NiceGuys, no spaces, NICEGUIS to 31996. Doug will send you a bingo board, and you can also get bonus material and be entered to win a FunkNfans T-Shirt every week. Are we going
Yep.
to pick a T-shirt winner this week, too?
No, we're not going to.
Not?
I would like to say we're going to, but
But you're not ready for it?
I'm not. I'm not ready for it. Would you like me
Didn't
to
we
just?
not pick one last week?
I
either? So
probably
we were
didn't.
supposed to do two
You
this
know,
week?
I know. Things got a little out of control. I got out of hand. I got out of hand.
whatever.
I got all excited. I got all excited because it was with the. You know, Lipson had a little bit of a hiccup, and for some reason we got an additional 10,000 downloads 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But we were back on track this past week, and we had more downloads this past week than we have ever had in a week. We had over 21,000 downloads. Strickland, here's what's going to happen. We are right now, as of the recording of this episode, we are at 75,500 downloads for the month with a full week to go. Now, if we really hit a home run this week and for the couple of days that we have left in the month, before the end of the month, we could hit 90,000 downloads. We're definitely going to hit 90,000 downloads. We could hit 100,000 fucking downloads.
Oh, God.
That would be ridiculous.
That's amazing.
That's
We
amazing.
love you guys. Thank you, FunkNfans. Please keep telling your friends, keep downloading, keep recommending us on Overcast because we know that that's where 92% of you are listening. And Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
So, so I wasn't really, as much as I say that I'm going to do everything that we tell people we're going to do, I feel like I've let a lot of people down here. We have not announced a winner. So I should just pick somebody that would randomly win. So hold on a second. Let me find out. Hold on. Let me take a look and see who is, how do I do this? I actually don't know how to do this. I don't. What the hell? Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't know.
As his voice trails out.
I'm trying to find out. I forget. I forget how to do everything here. I haven't been onto Slick Text in quite some time. Here we go. I got it now. I got it. Let me take a look and see. All right, we're gonna pick somebody. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Should I pick the last person that joined, or should I pick a complete stranger?
Boy, that's
Complete stranger.
A complete stranger?
Complete stranger, yeah.
Complete stranger.
Okay, so here we go. I am going to award the T-shirt to Jennifer Carey. Jennifer Carey. I would like to say that is your name, but I have no idea that is her name because it's just what her email is. So I don't want to tell you what her entire email, because that way a million people will have her email address. Not that anybody's listening to this point of the show. But Jennifer Carey, here, I'll just give you your phone number out, and that way you'll know if it's you. I won't do that.
Even better.
Hey, Doug.
Way less personal.
Hey, what's
Doug,
great?
you could just email her directly.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll tell Jennifer she won. That's a good plan. Jennifer Carey,
I do love hearing new names on the podcast.
We got a whole bunch of new names. We have 12 new players since last contest.
Bingo?
Yeah.
All right, get your bingo cards ready, ladies and gentlemen, because we're starting again on Thursday.
Yeah.
New game on Thursday. Clear your boards, starting from scratch on Thursday. Straight line game.
Okay, so Jennifer Carey, you won the shirt last week. You can just reach out to me at DJ Doug, or you can just hit me up at niceguyonbusiness@gmail.com and just let me know who you are. But I'm going to send you an email, just so you know.
You know what else would be nice?
What?
When people win a T-shirt? We shouldn't require this, but it would be nice if they want to call into 4242 DJ Doug or make a recording and thank us. We can play it on the podcast and say, hey, guys, thanks for... Or a picture would be great. We would love to get a picture of you in your FunkNfans T-shirt.
What I would say is a picture with and without the shirt on.
Oh, yeah, perfect. I was just going to suggest they should tweet the picture, but now, since you said
No, with and without. I noticed there are a lot of women that are on our list, and I think it would be fine. We would ask the guys to do the same thing also. So, guys, sure, we want a picture with and without the shirt. I didn't say that to take it naked, Anna. Come on, I don't know where your brain is going.
Not. Why would my mind go there?
Just got back from Vegas. Why would I think about anything naked?
Do we have to add a new bingo square that's HR violations?
Oh, yeah.
We say something that would be an HR violation.
Well, now that since Pat Perdue is actually listening in, he is kind of like the moderator. Anytime an HR violation happens, we just get like a demerit. That would be good.
Put $1 in the jar.
Oh, jeez. Right. God, I got a lot of dollars in the jar.
Okay, so if you take a picture with yourself in the shirt would be great. And if it's okay with you, if we can post it on Patreon, we'd love that. Or send a recording and saying, hey, thank the nice guys for my T-shirt. I really like it. I'm actually wearing it. I'm not using it in an oil rag or to clean up my daughter's throw up or something. I really like it. Thank you so much.
Steve O'Brien, best intro ever. It's an oil rag.
101 ways to use the shirt and not wear it.
That is great. Oh my gosh.
That'd be funny too. All right. Alternatively, send a picture of you using the shirt in a new and unique way instead of wearing it. That would be funny. We start a collection of people using our T-shirts as oil rags. That'd be hilarious. Oh my God.
All right. Really I'm sending her the email right now so I don't forget. Okay.
Oh God.
It is now.
All right, are we wrapping this episode?
Yeah, go ahead and you take care of all the
Anna, you want to do the honors that take us out of here?
You want to do the Anna-ers?
You want to do the Anna-ers.
Swear to me. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take take us out of here.
Oh, wait. I screwed it up. I stepped on you. Say it again.
Dang it, Doug.
Say it again.
I could have muted that out with you laughing over her, but instead I will let it go and we'll do it again.
Take 2, Nice Guys on Business outro. Steve O'Brien, take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Well, that's 20 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Oh, is it still on?